Michael Brown had been clean for 12 years, turning his life around to create a 22 million network of recovery facilities. But when his son's fiancée insulted him as low-class garbage right in front of on 50 wedding attendees, she had no clue she'd picked the wrong target. What unfolded next revealed her supposedly affluent California relatives as paid performers, each drawing $500 daily. Digging further, I uncovered a bombshell that wrecked her flawless ceremony in the most poetic twist imaginable. She'd stashed countless prescription vials in her handbag, sourced from 4 separate physicians. The very woman who'd branded me broken for. Conquering substance abuse was covertly abusing meds all through her betrothal. Once the facts surfaced, her phony kin bolted from the party. Bottles tumbled over the main banquet spread. My boy removed his band and departed. Yet that marked only the start. Revelations about her monetary cons prompted federal agents to raid premises inside. 2 days. You're on the verge of discovering how a single vicious remark during the feast unraveled the grandest scam I'd ever encountered. If this tale grips you, smash that subscribe button. I suspect you'll crave the finale. Then chime in below with your viewing spot. Allow me to recount how a reformed user schooled a med-munching con artist on genuine poise versus counterfeit wealth. It kicked off 5 months prior to the nuptials. The initial encounter with Stephanie at a household meal lingers vividly. I'll always recall stepping into my kid Tommy's flat. There sat Stephanie on the sofa. And as I offered the blooms I'd carried, she recoiled as if I'd infect her. "Tommy omitted you'd drop by," she remarked, ignoring the arrangement. My offspring appeared mortified. "Pops, meet Stephanie." "Stephanie, Pops?" She offered a strained grin. "Ah, the fellow with the history." The history. That's her label for over a decade of abstinence. I placed the posies on the ledge. Delighted to connect likewise. But delight was absent. I caught her eyeing my attire. Spotless denim, collared top, sturdy footwear. Modest, yet impeccable. Her face conveyed the contrary. "Tommy noted your construction gig. Rehab?" I amended. "I oversee treatment hubs." She dipped her head as if I'd admitted to waste disposal. Vital labor. Her inflection on vital revealed it all. This last deemed me insignificant. In the ensuing quarter year, the red flags piled up. During visits to Tommy's pad, Stephanie would vanish into the sleeping quarters clutching her bag, as though I'd pilfer items. At eateries, she'd demand divided tabs. If I broached my enterprise, she'd pivot topics. Worse still, she was reshaping my child. Tommy once rang weekly on Sabbaths. We'd chat his engineering role, his half-decade clean streak, everyday matters. Post-Stephanie, those chats grew rare. When they occurred, he sounded aloof. "Pops, perhaps ease up on the rehab chatter near her." I lingered in my workspace at the Fresh Start rehab facility in Phoenix. Outside the pain, residents strolled toward sessions. Authentic souls battling authentic wars. Ease the rehab chatter. She views it as burdensome. Her kin keep private matters under wraps. Her kin, that was yet another oddity. Half a year courting, and I'd yet to encounter them. California residents, she claimed. Legacy wealth, ultra-selective, swamped schedules. Their trade? Ventures, property dealings. Stephanie avoids fiscal discussions. I ended the line that afternoon, diminished as in ages past. Here I managed 7 rehab spots statewide, staffing 200 souls, aiding multitudes to sobriety. Yet to her and her enigmatic clan, I was merely a past user who'd stumbled into fortune. The breaking point hit 2 weeks pre-vows. I aided Tommy shifting furnishings at his spot. Stephanie hovered in the galley, phoning her mom, it seemed. "No, Mom, grasp this. His dad carries baggage. Substance troubles, I get it. But Tommy's hooked already." She was unaware I overheard. "At minimum, minimal mingling post-ceremony. I've slotted him at table 11, rear by the staff portal. Table 11, by the staff portal." I'd endured rehab sufficiently to spot shame tactics. But I'd also hustled enterprises long enough to detect deceit. Because Stephanie's clan never gelled right. If so prosperous and rooted, why zero snapshots? Why nascent social profiles? And why did querying their surname plus California holdings yield zilch? Many would overlook it. Many would perch at table 11, zipped. But many haven't logged 12 years grasping silence amplifies woes. Time for sleuthing. The practice feast was Thursday Eve at Sun Valley Golf Resort. "$28,000 for the span," Tommy boasted. Her folks footed it, Naturally. I idled in my SUV in the lot, gazing at the structure. Via glass, I spied refined folks toasting bubbly. Stephanie's crew jetted in dawn. The sextet? Mom, dad, twin sisters, bro-in-law, niece. I'd at last interface with those deeming me Table 11 fodder. But parked, my guide Rick's old wisdom resurfaced. Michael, addiction's foulest isn't the highs. It's permitting folks to deem you unworthy of courtesy. Lingering mute tonight? What signal? To Tommy, endorsing his bride's scorn for his sire. To me, that 12 years sober and enterprise building equaled naught if sneered. To each entrant at my hubs, that disgrace endures? The wager transcended self now. I recalled Diego, a 26-year-old clean 8 months. He'd confided recently, Mr. Brown, terrified my beau's kin learn my history. Suppose they force a pick. I'd advised as always. Your history's a chapter, not the tome. Who can't spot your value forfeits your hours. Now, I faced heeding or flouting my counsel. I extracted my cell, eyeing the note from Dr. Lisa Thompson, my venture ally at the hubs. Lisa and I forged this realm jointly, her clinical savvy, my first-hand insight. Michael, you sought subtle probes. Ring me. Urgent chat. I'd enlisted Lisa's aid 2 weeks back. Post-eavesdropping Stephanie's call, Lisa's Stanford Fellowship yielded Cali ties. I'd requested low-key checks on Stephanie's lineage. Text over voice signaled major hits. But did I crave the intel? Entering that practice feast courted fallout from my probe. If Lisa unearthed dirt on Stephanie's bloodline, I'd weigh deployment. Dismiss it. Claim Table 11. Permit my lad wedding a scorner. Feign my rebuild meant zilch. Or wield Lisa's fines, jeopardizing Tommy ties, seeming the resentful dad derailing joy. But a fresh path dawned then. Suppose this bypassed me. Suppose Stephanie concealed harms to Tommy. Suppose her addict disdain masked her own skirmishes. I'd witnessed in circles. Fiercest anti-user rants from those dueling inner fiends. My cell vibrated. Tommy. Pops, location. Feast in 8. I eyed the dash mirror. 52 dozen years pure, 7 hubs, myriad staff, myriad mended, but zilch if unasserted. I pondered my departed spouse, Elena. Illness claimed her 8 years gone, yet pre-passing she'd extracted a vow, never permit erasure of your assent. If Elena lingered, she'd urge striding that practice feast chin-up. She'd stress esteems seized via noble living, not begged. The call transcended Stephanie. It tested faith in my rehab arc. I dialed Lisa. Michael, relief. You were wise to doubt. Stephanie's bloodline, their illusions. Elaborate? Non-existent as pitched. Property empire, heritage cache, Cali nets, all conjured. Pulse raced. Certain. Perusing talent firm packs presently. Her whole kin. Thespians, Michael. Pro-thespians booked for your boy's right. The game flipped utterly. No mere haughty in-law now. This was Tommy wedding a liar whose bond rested on fabrications. Abruptly, Table 11 seemed prime for witnessing collapse. I entered that practice feast. Lisa's phrases looping, pro-thespians, talent firm pacts. Yet caution ruled. Claim scene's evidence paint one frantic. Thus I opted to probe subtly. Initial mark, Stephanie's sire. A poised gent in his 60s, gray locks, posh threads. You Richard? I proffered palm. Michael, Tommy's sire. He beamed cordial. Thrilled to link at last. Stephanie's shared heaps. Wager she did. Real estate, commercial builds? Chiefly Cali zones. Precise locales? Brief halt. Diverse spots. NorCal, Maine, I bobbed. My hubs link commercial builders. Perhaps shared contacts. Firm name? Extended lull. Evergreen Estates. Modest outfit. Evergreen Estates. Logged for post-search. Though I foresaw barren yields. Business tenure? 24 autumns. Curious. Exact tally for a detail-shy sort. I shifted to Stephanie's dam. A graceful dame laden with gems seeming lavish yet fresh, unworn vibe. Margaret, I. Stunning choker. She grazed it instinctively. Gratitude. Heirloom generations deep. Truly? Resembles Cartier. Fresh line. Grin wavered briefly. Nay, ancient, continental. Elena adored baubles. Keen on origins. Permit? I neared for scrutiny. Spotting the micro Cartier stamp any gem shop habitway knows. Current, not antique. Splendid item. Your lines taste shines. The night progressed thus. Brief exchanges. Soft jabs, inconsistency hunts. Stephanie's bro-in-law boasted vintner status, yet botched Chardonnay. Her sis claimed Cape Cod getaways, ignorant of key hamlets. The niece touted Harvard blank on dorms. True trial beside Stephanie. Your crew dazzles, I noted. Accomplished lot. Sire cited Evergreen Estates. Phoned it up. Odd no sight. Her mandible clenched faintly. Ultra-discreet traditional vein. Naturally. Dam's gem trove impresses. Heirlooms. That Cartier? The Nova range? Debuted yearly back, pallor hit. Not Cartier? Certain it is. Elena hauled me thither often. Spot that clasp! Stephanie bolted upright. Pardon, freshen up. Rattled. Fine. But Tommy clocked our parley from afar. Approached, worried. Pop's all good? Seems inquisitorial. Bonding with your in-laws-to-be. Stephanie irked. I eyed my lad. Truly eyed. Half-decade sober. Solid career. Content. Or had been pre this tie devouring him. Tommy, query? How deeply do you know Stephanie's crew? Time shared? Home visits? Pal meets? He knit brows. Swamped? Reserved? Meeting tale? Gala. She repped kin's trust. Which trust? Evergreen Trust, philanthropy gigs. Another log. I'd vet that. No Cali trips? She favors decoupling romance from kin ops. Cleaner thus. Cleaner or unverifiable. That's when Stephanie reemerged, post-calls evident. Recomposed, yet eyes altered. March to me. Michael, air clearing time. On. Your vibe toward my crew. No vibe. Merely probing my boy's merger kin. Nay, you're doubting, and it's unseemly. Volume rose. Attendees noted. Doubting what? Folks from unlike roots, the status ploy. Unlike how? Refined, rooted, thriving. Deem me unthriving? You sense peril from non-scramblers. Pauses halted nearby. Scene brewing. Scramble from what precise? Substances. Flops. The sort no decorous clan courts. Utter hush. Tommy advanced. Stephanie cease, but onward. Nay, Tommy, vital utterance. Your sire resents our benchmarks. That we shun his history-qualifying judgment. Judge how? By deeming us foe or dubious solely for poise. I held steady. Dozen years rehab drills, calm replies, disprove foes. Never termed you foe. Implied via queries? Doubts. Probed sire's firm, damns gems. Standard banter. Standard for flaw hunters. She panted, riled. Then it clicked. Stephanie's defense masked culpability. The practice feast wrapped tensely post-outburst. Folks feigned normalcy, but strain-laced grins, clipped words. Tommy escorted to my SUV, irked. Pops, what sparked that? Your betrothed dislikes queries. She's guarding her crew. Privacy prized. I clicked door. Tommy, dozen years rehab shows query raggers hide heaps. Psychoanalyzing my tie now? Guarding my boy, Tommy tousled mane. Pops, you shifted since her entry. Warier, harsher, or savvier. With posers, Tommy fixed long. Claiming my betrothed deceives? Noting in day you'll vow to one whose crew unmet, firm unseen, pals unknown. Odd. Reserved. Reserved differs from covert. Tommy shook skull. Not tonight, Pops, right tomorrow. Can we skip more turmoil? I embraced farewell. Driving, cell hummed notes. Initial, Dr. Lisa Thompson. Michael, deeper dirt. Dawn meet pre-write? Second, from Greg Ellis, PI I'd tapped for prior hub pilfer probes. Your note. Fascinating dossier? Chat? Third, Tommy. Pops, regret Eve. Adore you. Crave flawlessness tomorrow. I parked drive, mulling. Lisa's FaceTime bid screamed scale. Greg's fascinating hinted hits. My lad sought perfection atop suspected deceit. Tempted to bail, claim table 11, mute. But early rehab recall, guide Rick's Michael cleans inert. Recovery's motion. Right deeds toughest. Precisely toughest, I rang Lisa. Michael praise. Probing evergreen kin, grimmer. How grim? Talent outfit emails, role briefs, dodge topics scripted. Not mere ride hires. Multi-month act, gut sank. Scripts? Like realty queries? Shift to arts or jaunts. Sire skips ops with outers. Playbook vibe. Payments? Someone shelled prestige talent group. $1,500 daily per thespian for quarter-year prep. Not right cash. bond cash. Nausea hit. Tommy courted these as kin. Lisa payer? Account tied to T. Ellis Ventures. But T. Ellis? Ghost firm. No site, no staff, no legit ops. T. Ellis. Stephanie's surname. Ellis. Stephanie funds thespians posing kin. Months, Michael. Not impressing right crowd. Crafting total alias. I dropped line, rang Greg. Greg, spill finds. Oh, unearthed. Betrothed not just fakes kin. Own skeletons hefty. What skeletons? Variety with quartet docs, heaps vials. Chill struck. Verified? Apothecary logs truthful, Michael. Doc hopping 8 months. Oxycodone, Vicodin, Ritalin, textbook. Cycle. There. The scorner. Tagging me refuse for past use was present abuser. Humor and irony, save for sun's peril. Sabbath dawned ideal Arizona climb. Clear 78ig, sky pristine. Day screaming fortune. I faced chamber glass, nodding cravat. Identical Navy garb for key rights past half-decade. Same Stephanie derided as tacky for our strata. Today sufficed. Lisa rang 6:45 a.m. Michael, hauling all to right. Snaps, pacts, fiscal trails, apothecary sheets. Your call on use. Greg texted hourly later. Extra proof locked. Venue by 5:30 if summoned. Prime note, Tommy 7:45. Pops, adore you. Grateful presence. No, you and Stephanie clashed, but reckon mutual regard incoming. Mutual regard. If aware, right 3:30 at Sun Valley Golf Resort. I beat crowd, snagged seat. Verily, table 11, aft nook by staff ingress. Kitchen clamor audible, servers chatter. Yet table 11 overlooked all. Attendees trickled post 2:45. Stephanie's crew synced entry. Garb flawless, rolls nailed. Sire clasped assured, damn pecked suave. Adept thespians conceded. But I spied overlooked, zero personal guest ties. Repeated intros, surface chats veered adroitly. Right proper charmed. Tommy dapper tuxed, beaming altarbound. Stephanie radiant in gown rivaling autos. When celebrant queried union foes, I hushed. Wrong juncture. Some clashes demand weight. But feast varied. Feasts host orations, public couplekin future probes, lies strain. Supper 6:30. I dined salmon. Scanned, noting crew's cell peaks. Act focus over joy. 7:30, orations launched. Tommy's groomsmen first, fond bond, mate quest yarn. Then Stephanie's sire rose. Folks, when Stephanie shared Tommy tale, we sensed prime catch, lad any clan cherishes. Mild claps. Pondered rehearsals. Our line prizes uprightness, toil, courtesy. Thrilled Stephanie snagged those in Tommy. Further claps. Irony stung, but Stephanie's turn shifted tides. Gratitude present special eve. Tommy, I cherish your warmth, aid. Paused, scanning forced beam. Special nod kin guiding merger. Wedlock blends clans, not duo. Eyes locked mine afar. Naturally, clans vary. Some boast proud arcs. Others bury tangles, crowd rustled. Non-standard oration fare. Tommy's sire instance surmounted grave hurdles. Substance specific. Hush absolute. AC droned. Clarify, no verdicts on slips. All merit redo, tone belied. Yet our ilk upholds norms. Hopes for associates. Tommy flushed, rose. Stephanie perchance pause. Nay, dear. Utterance due. Your sire lobbed unseemly crew jabs, doubting roots, ops, validity. She fixed me. Thus, crystal to all. My line forged triumph via trio era's toil. Learning, moral trades. No bottom scrape ascent, we evaded pits. Deafening quiet. We grasp not all so blessed. Overlook lacks for Tommy. But shun slights from gratefulness due civilized inclusions. Palms quivered. Not rage, restraint, onward. Thus, welcoming Tommy's sire extended. Hope he grasps bounds, social, pro, personal, our roots bar crossing. She lifted flute to fresh starts. Elite bars, place knowing import, half clinked uneasy. Half froze shocked. Tommy crimson. Stephanie down immediate die harm inflicted. She'd shamed me publicly pre-150 wielding rehab pride as blade. Then spied aid, Lisa Thompson slipped side ingress. Eye contact, nod, hour. I rose deliberate. Room pivoted, Stephanie upright, flute gripped, victorious. Stephanie, I projected clear. Potent address, dot. Her thanks, da be. Illuminating, da. Grin dipped. My turn, toast. if unobjectioned. Tommy signaled no, but I advanced 4. Precisely. Toast your crew. Notably remarkable ops. Stephanie's sire fidgeted. Foremost, guests merit clan insights celebrated tonight. Drusel. Dr. Thompson join? Data of note Lisa fronted tote folder. Thespians eye rolls nerved. Stephanie ashen. Dr. Lisa Thompson fronted with 2-decade tough news poise. Folder on lead spread, addressed 150. Evening all. Dr. Lisa Thompson, Michael's ally at Fresh Start Hubs. Stephanie flute shook. This unseemly. Our feast is spot on, I noted. Feast celebrates clan unions. Clan chat dial. Lisa folder parted. 3 weeks back, Michael sought my clan vetting aid. Clinical and venture access yields nets. Stephanie's sire half stood. Hold my to seat, Mr. Reynolds. Lisa serene, man-iced. Not Reynolds, mate, nay Robert Reynolds. Thespian via Prestige Talent Group. L.A. Your forte, suave gent for promo reels. Stage suppers. Crowd inhaled sharp. Lisa flashed snap. Your promo from sight. Elder rolls ace dots, another snap. This dame no Margaret Evergreen. She's Carla Hayes, Prestige 2, Forte. Posh dowager tropes. Stephanie's damn sheet pale. Full Evergreen crew, pro-thespians booked right rolls. Contracts here, a thick sheaf. $500 daily per quarter-year prep. Roughly 80,000 aggregate dot. Whispers stormed. Stephanie voiced. Lunacy. Liars these. But, and am I? Lisa queried. Sell out. Mr. Reynolds, pardon, Evergreen, Cali firm address? Ex-sire scanned frantic. We withhold biz spots from unknowns. Firm line? Quiet. Raid or loan build named Ankh. Deeper quiet. Lisa 2x damn. Mrs. Evergreen, gem trove tail. That Cartier choker die. Hand throat clasp. Not Cartier dots. Lisa receipt. Per this, Tiffany Scottsdale snagged 2 days back. $9,500 card to T. Ellis Ventures. Buzz peaked. Guests selled, likely vetting prestige. T. Ellis. Tommy Rose, bewilder hurt mask. Stephanie, explain. Outta misread. These mix-up A mix-up this? Elisa Dockmore, your prestige thread. 5 months old. Title, Prolonged Kin Depiction Aid. Read, and seek sextet thespians for elite Cali clan at key bashes. Convincing. Sires, sibs, kin, lore, property dynasty, legacy, biz-shy dat. Ex-bro-in-law, 50s charmer, bolted exit ward. Departing early? I hailed. He pressed. Ex-niece trailed, then sibs. Minutes, quartet fled. She orating standards, tagging me flawed for past use, deeming me civilized grateful. She's illegally medding. Funding thespian kin. Stephanie quaked, streams mascara. Misgrasp. Needed for strain prep perfection mandate. Perfection. I neared. Your Tommy Bond? Lies. High through wooing. Shamed me for same ill you embrace. Not akin, she murmured. True, I sought aid, cleansed, forged aid life. You scripted kin, swiped tabs, Tommy lifted. Stephanie Verity? All? Speechless, streams wrecking facade, gown costumey. Right canceled, Tommy soft. Tommy beg. Right canceled, amplified. All, regrets, no union today. Ex-sires seized flight, sprint door. True guests hushed, exit or snap unsure. Hall circus. Guests buzzed wild snaps, kin calls drama dump. Planner fretted cake, tunes, blooms fate. But unfinished. Stephanie, I pierced in. Pre-dispersal, 1 guest nugget. She eyed tear mascara. Enough. Greg, to sleuth. That MedCon probe? Greg grave nod. Arizona Pharmacy Council tracked odd fills 8 months. Your tag lit 3 weeks past. Stephanie ghosted. Imply? Tommy queried. Deceit for controls, Doc Multi. Phil varied dodge, Arizona felonies. Felonies? Stephanie breathed. Tier 3, up to 4 years lockup. Guests hooked. No kin spat. Crime live. Dr. Lisa advanced. Stephanie, medic duty, flag suspect met abuse to auths. Bar legal grabs. Can't ruin me, she cracked. Gig, name? Gig? I cut. Fake trust toil? Lisa Doc. Evergreen Trust Phantom. Site 6 months. Stock picks. Cribbed legit aid text. Job illusion. Greg. No payroll trace. No taxes legit earn. Funds? Card pulls. Sham loan statements. Tommy slow stood heart-ire blend. All illusion? Not real? Lone ex-sires lingered, stunned. Unthinkable. Stephanie quavered. Fabrication. Then Greg Ellis backroomed. I'd signaled mid-Lisa. Greg, I voiced. Spot on? Pharmacy sheets? Greg advanced folder. Stephanie Ellis, Greg Ellis, licensed sleuth. Weak on your past. No warrant. I. Drug logs, public health watch. You're active. Folder. Quartet docs, 8 scripts, 8-month hop. List. Dr. Garcia, Tucson 8 Clinic, 70 oxycodone. Back woe. Dr. Patel, Phoenix Primary, 50 Vicodin. Tooth mend! Dr. Lee, stop! Stephanie shrieked. Halt. But Greg. Dr. Kim, Tempa Health, 100 Ritalin. Grown ADHD. Note. Triple fill same week. Varied spots. Silence bar Stephanie's gasps. Tally? Greg eyed. 200 tabs past duo months. Not meds. Misuse. Tommy slumped. Crown palmed. Recap, I voiced room-wide. Stephanie clawed. Tommy, clarify, .d. Yeah, clarify what? Volume up. 8 months deceit? Med hooked? Thespian kin? Felony loom? Aid post right? Cleanse planned. Abe as kin truth? Scared you'd bolt, so asked truth? Tommy boomed. You're her you scorned pops? He aided, real built? You lie stacked, I. Then Stephanie's bag, head table, toppled. Tabs flew cloth, scores, oxycodone, Vicodin, Ritalin. Greg exact, ideal emblem? Secrets bared all. Gasps, snap, planner swooned near. Lord Stephanie? Tommy eyed tabs. And drugs to write, may not needed. Strain. Nerves. Needed cause hooked, I soft? As I was, but I aided. Not scorned honest ill. Rabbi Joel Ramirez, altar near quiet. Stepped, Stephanie. Aid real, not right lies. But true mend, no mend. Is she stuffed tabs shaky? Biz elsewhere. Ha biz all when you orated I ashamed me recovery while self-using covert die. Dr. Lisa soft near. I helm intake at Tucson Memorial. Slot tonight willing not to nowhere. Stephanie bit purse stuff. My right day. Nay, Tommy firm. Was to be. Now truth day. Unknowing you. Ring shed. Tab side table. Tommy. Hold on, but exit bound. No glance back. Greg carded Stephanie. Report filed counsel. Probes in 36 hours likely. Counsel. Mend need dull. Before escalation. Lisa. Stephanie scanned 150 witnesses downfall. Some fled. Others snapped. Few sold fraud fines. You're doing a venom to me. Minded biz doll. Have minded where I cut. Son weds liar, ill denier, addict assailant. Aye. I neared Tommy, exit stunned. Ha, son, sorrow this. Not truth reveal. He teared. Pop's insight? A dozen rehab spots signs, ire. Guard, mirror, accuse. She pinned her guilts on me. Tommy clutched true. Months first, a regret distrust. Her scorn permit, tatmata. No debt carrying undeservers, tata. Aft. Stephanie haggled planner refunds. Ex-sires vanished. Tabs crime scene strewn. Priciest truth lesson beheld. Non-wed wake scorched our tight rehab net. By dawn, cell rang clients, peers, pals hearing. Gossip flies when user scorner exposed active. Dr. Lisa first. Michael note. Stephanie self-admit. Valley Grace last eve dot. Right move. Aye. But trio clients rang yes. Heard. Shared kin judges on arcs. Unforeseen. Wave. Diego. 26 clean 8. Voice Mr. Brown. Sunright yarn. Thanks boundary set. Beau's kin past griefed. Your poise emboldens my lines. Trio clients akin. Abruptly, no kin spat. Stigma fight lesson. Tommy visited Sabbath PM. Worn, yet crisp, mist cleared. Pops sec, but eternal beam. Status? Amending, Allen and dives. Enabler codepend traps. I grinned. A progress or tough fruitful? Ignored flags craving her claimed self. Tommy desk opposite. Also Stephanie 90-day mend. Counsel, honest ill-facing, er positive, dieth. Aired apology note. Queries redo post-out.e. Neutral face, our reply. A grateful note, but no rebuild on deceit base, amayan feel, where grief firm. Merit truth tellers. Tough or nay. Quiet beat. Pops. Debt too. Distrust. Scorn allow. Recovery downplay. Oh, zilch, Tommy. Try no flaw. Should have guarded prior. Aye, but guarded key. Tommy bobbed. Pondered private secret diff. Vow no ignore. Sage hard won. Door pause. Oh, Pops, pride and handle. Could have trashed public, but truth dropped. Let judge. Post-exit. Mauled bounds. Shame account split. Recovery beyond clean. Dignity life. Sell from Diego. Mr. Brown lines with Bo Kin. Respect arc now. Demo thanks. Dozen back reckoned recovery drug-free. Now, undeserved reject. If stigma fam pal grips, recall history no worth definer. Shun help shame. Recovery? Comment arc. Voices strip shame power. Grateful heed.